It's recording now.
Oh, it's recording now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome to our first podcast. Probably our last.
The Dunce and FLeecast.
Also known as two losers with nothing better to do on a Saturday night.
You told me to come here on Saturday night.
Shut up.
I wanted to do this on Friday.
Oh yeah, that's much better. That's much better.
Yeah, well, at least I'll have more time.
Yeah. Anyway, so Frank, how are you?
Why are you asking me that? It's fine.
That's how we have to start.
You're not interviewing me. We're just.
It's not an interview. It's just a conversation. How are you?
Yeah. Okay, I'm fine.
With your 1 mile and 100 push-ups today.
Yeah, that was a good workout.
1 mile and 100 push-ups is not enough.
It's good enough for me. It's more maintenance. I'm trying to burn off the calories.
Maintenance.
I have to burn off the calories.
Hold on. What are we maintaining?
My beautiful physique.
Okay.
So it doesn't get worse.
I just wanted to be clear on what we were talking about.
I don't want it to get worse than how it already is. It's already been bad. But yeah.
Alright, so what do you want to talk about?
You want to tell your story about when you opened the door?
Oh yeah, I was in my underwear, so you were the one offended by that.
Yeah, you said you wanted to talk about it. I didn't say I wanted to talk about it.
We can talk about it if you want. Guys, if you just missed it, we're not doing a video podcast, but if you just missed it, Mina just walked by and rolled her eyes. It was pretty epic.
I'm scared now.
She doesn't want to be acknowledged, I think. So
yeah,
we'll move right along.
Well, part of my maintenance thing was I went to SoulCycle on Monday.
Okay. So for our listening audience,
that's the only audience we have.
For the myriads of people out there, what exactly is SoulCycle?
It's a spinning class. You go into.
What exactly is spinning?
It's basically riding a stationary bike. You go into a dark room, play loud music, and then you do whatever they tell you to do. If you've watched Unbreakable.
Hold on. What? You go in a dark room, they play loud music, and you do whatever they tell you to do.
It's like
is that really the way you want to describe it?
It's like a cult. Okay. It felt like a cult when I was in there.
But why do they call it SoulCycle? Like, first of all, I don't even like the word spin, but I can kind of get why they call it spin instead of bike riding 101. Okay.
You're gonna make it sound fancy.
Why SoulCycle? What's the soul?
They try to like make you feel good about you. There's like motivational speeches by the trainer, the lead guy. Speeches. Yeah, he's like, leave everything that you brought in here outside the door.
Oh my god!
When you come out, it's still out there, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'm just trying to get some exercise here.
But, motivational speeches.
But it was Kanye themed music, so that was good. That helped me because
it's like Love Lockdown.
Oh yeah, they did that. They did Ultralight Beams. They did all of his.
What's your favorite Kanye song?
It's probably got to be from College Dropout because that's when I first listened to it. Maybe Jesus Walks.
Okay.
It's pretty epic.
Christian?
It's not really Christian, but it's pretty epic.
Yeah.
I like his older stuff, obviously. So, what's yours?
Yeah, I like his older stuff too. I would say All Falls Down. I think I like that song.
A little bit slower.
Yeah. But I like Stacey Dash too. So. Ever since the Clueless days.
You still like her, even though she's a kind of right-wing extremist?
Is she? I don't follow politics at all.
Yeah, but she was like denouncing like black people and President Obama and stuff.
I mean, I don't care.
Look it up. She's kind of out there.
Yeah. Well, everybody in Hollywood's out there anyway. Like, who's normal in Hollywood?
Tom Hanks seems pretty normal.
He's a good actor. That's why.
No, he just seems normal. He does
He's
normal
not
things.
Normal. He wouldn't be able to like hang out like here. He's not normal.
How do you know? You don't know him.
You don't know him.
Yeah, but he seems like it. All right, so getting back to SoulCycle. So it was a 45-minute class. It's really hard. It's harder than I expected.
And you're riding the bike the whole time?
Yeah. Well, you're riding the bike, and then there's like a couple sections where you're doing like weights and stuff like that. They give you like 2 pound weights.
Bike riding?
While you're bike riding, yeah.
It's kind of dangerous.
Well, you're like sitting up and then you're doing the weights.
But how do you maintain proper form?
You're not doing heavyweight. It's like 2 pound. It's literally like 2 pound
Okay,
weights.
got it. So like a burrito in each hand.
Yeah, sure.
Um,
But it was good. It was a good
can you
workout
change
for
the
sure.
setting of the bike, or is that motivational speaker changing the
No,
strength of the bike as well?
no, you control that. So there's a little knob on the front, and then you turn it right to make it harder, and then turn it left to make it easier. I always felt like he was saying to turn it right. I never heard him say turn it left. So I'm just getting.
But you can just do it. Like you don't have to.
I know,
listen to him.
but that's the cult part. Like people are like
So
trying
you-
to follow along.
So you're saying you'd be susceptible to a cult without
Maybe,
guideline?
but probably not because I was trying to get a workout in, so that's why I was listening to.
You are. I would describe you as feeble-minded. That's actually.
What? What are you talking? Get out of here!
That's it.
I would be the cult
If I
leader.
if I were starting a cult, I think I'd pick you.
I would be the cult leader,
You'd be
not
like-
the follower.
You'd be like my right-hand guy who I could like dupe. That would be a pretty good role for you. I
No,
think.
I would be the one duping people into giving me their money.
That's my right-hand guy. That's exactly what I need.
No,
that
for
position.
myself, not
Thank
to
you
give
for
it to
fulfilling
you.
that position.
Not to give it to you.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So was it worth it? How much did you pay for this?
it was free because my company had 2 week free trial for all of our workers. So
Would you ever pay for something like that yourself?
it's like $20 a class, so probably not.
Is that expensive?
$20 a class is
expensive.
pretty
That's
expensive. Yeah, if you go like twice a week, it's already $40.
What was the typical demographic in that class? Would you say?
It's like 80% women, probably
So you fit right in.
no.
Okay.
80% women, 10% gay guys, 10% straight
So you
guys.
fit right in.
Yeah, with the straight guys.
Okay,
yeah, I did fit with the
Okay,
straight
good,
guys.
good.
But when I came out, I was so
Wait, you what?
I came out of the studio.
Okay, yeah.
My shirt was drenched.
Mhm.
It was all wet. It looked like my hair. I was showering outside.
Would you say your hair looked like the haircut of a particular country singer, perhaps with the initials KDL?
Keith Urban?
KDL. Alright, anyway.
No.
Okay.
But yeah. But then I felt bad because I had to ride the metro after, and I was all like sweaty and
Why
whatnot.
do you feel bad?
Because I'm like,
Your people?
yeah, I'm like imposing on their space with my stink.
First of all, what time was that? Like 8?
No, not 8. It was like 6:30. I got on the metro
Oh,
at
that
6:30.
early?
It started at 5:30 and then it ended
Okay.
at 5
Yeah, so a lot of people.
6:15. Yeah.
I mean, I gotta imagine you're not the worst thing that people have seen on the metro. Which may sound like a compliment to you, but it's not. Yeah, I mean, it's DC Metro. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but still, I don't want to be. If I were their shoes, I wouldn't want to be near.
Well, were you,
near
like-
me.
In people's space?
No, I was trying to like minimize my space, but I know my wetness
Yeah.
was like probably.
I mean, people
sliding
think
all
DC
over.
Metro is so bad. But I remember being on the subway in New York and literally, like, just being all up in people's area. Like, you're literally, like, sandwiching on top of each other.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, DC is not like that at all. So I don't really know. People complain a lot about stuff around here.
Well, it's a lot to complain about.
Yeah, no, I know. The Metro sucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when you have random fireballs exploding in the metro rail system.
Fireballs?
Did you see the video
No, no video.
of Federal Center?
No, there's a fireball?
Yeah,
Like-
the train left the track, and then there was on the third line it wasn't insulated properly, and then like a huge fireball came out. That's why they had to shut down Blue, Orange, and Silver Line.
What exactly is a fireball? Like when you say fireball, I'm thinking like a Hadouken. You're telling me like a Hadouken?
Yes, a
happened?
Ryu and a Ken showed up.
No,
and
no,
just
that's
started
real.
battling
What do you
in the
mean like
train.
fireball? Like isn't that just like like an explosion? Like a
Yeah, like something touched the third rail, and it
Okay.
wasn't insulated properly, and then there was a huge spark, and then it like enveloped like good like 5 feet of space.
okay.
Dangerous.
I guess so.
Luckily,
Yeah,
nose was on.
What's wrong with DC Metro? Seriously, is it the worst metro in America? You think?
I've only experienced DC and New York, so I don't
Well, it's definitely worse than New York.
yeah,
Worse-
well, it doesn't
Worse than
run on time.
Boston. Worse than Chicago.
Oh, you actually have been on Chicago and Boston.
I don't know. I don't think I've been on any other besides those.
I don't know. Who knows?
Anyway.
Hopefully they'll fix it soon.
Anyway, so I know you wanted to watch Civil War today.
I watched Civil War.
Oh, you did? You watched it
Yeah,
yesterday?
I watched it last night
Oh, who'd you watch with?
on the podcast.
Why? Oh,
No, I just went with Tommy and John and Dan. I don't know who's listening. That's what I
So-
don't want to say.
Well, what's the problem? Who could possibly be listening where that would be?
I don't know. I don't know.
Tommy and
people
John
who
and
weren't
Dan.
offended or who felt like they should have been invited.
Oh,
Didn't,
okay. That's actually true. Guys, I'm sorry that Frank thinks he's too cool for you guys and didn't invite you to watch a cartoon. Or not cartoon, a superhero movie with them. Sorry, guys.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so
What time? What show was it packed?
No, I was actually near the front of the line because I got there like
Well, yesterday was
40
opening day,
minutes.
right?
Yeah,
Wasn't
well,
packed?
it opened Thursday night officially, but then it wasn't that bad actually. So for some reason,
TFTI.
well, I knew you were here, so it's your fault. See, you're like one of the people that got offended.
I'm actually not offended.
Yeah, good.
I'm actually happy.
Okay, good.
I don't want to be invited.
Then don't write columns about it.
Yeah. So how long was it? It's a long movie, right? It's like 2.5.
It's like 2 hours, 20 minutes.
Was it good?
I enjoyed it. So you're a comic book guy, so you know the storyline.
Yeah. Well, hold on. What's your favorite Marvel movie so far?
My favorite Marvel movie,
Uh-huh.
just in pure entertainment.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Um,
not like screenwriting. Not like, you
Well,
know.
some screenwriting stuff is good. Are you including the X-Men?
Sure. Those were all horrible, but sure.
Days of Future Past was
Actually, I didn't see that one yet.
okay. Then you can talk. Probably Ant-Man.
Not what I was expecting, but okay.
Yeah,
I actually thought Captain America 2, The Winter Soldier, was really good. Like that was like a classic like spy thriller, actually, if you think
Okay.
about it. Like
Yeah.
you just take out like the guy throwing his shield around at
Yeah.
people, like take out that element. Like it was like a really good
like the search for
yeah,
Bucky
thriller.
and
Like it
stuff.
could have been like a Tom Clancy, like Some of All Fears kind of movie.
Uh-huh.
I'm dating myself a little bit there, but anyway.
Yeah.
So what'd you think of this movie?
Well, I thought it was good. I thought it was very interesting of how they introduced new characters because they introduced
Black Panther.
Black Panther, Spider-Man, and then they integrated with.
Spoiler alert, guys.
No, everybody
Spoiler
knows.
Spoiler
Everybody
alert.
knows
I
they're already there.
apologize for Frank.
Whatever.
This is why he didn't invite people. So he can ruin it for all you others.
But,
Okay.
Yeah, but they integrate them with the old Avengers.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see. But you don't even notice it because
Yeah.
so much of the focus is on the other stuff, like all of the action and stuff like that going on.
I heard the action was pretty good.
Action pieces are pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it again probably in IMAX so I can get the full experience.
I gotta say, so I was watching Highlander the other day, which again, dating myself.
The
came
Stars
out-
show.
What?
There's a show.
Highlander. It's like 1982.
Yeah.
The
There can
Stars.
only be one.
Yeah. What's the Stars?
There's a show on Stars called Highlander.
Oh, is there? Okay, I didn't even
Yeah.
know. Yeah, but there can only be one. It's like 1982, I think it was made or something like that. And I was watching it, and the action scenes are so bad. Like they swing their swords, literally 1 mile per hour. It's just crazy how they made movies like that. And then now you have guys holding helicopters down to the floor.
Well, now-
Spoiler alert! Sorry, spoiler alert.
In the trailer, you don't have to say spoiler.
What's a trailer?
Trailer. But there's a lot. You have CGI help too. So
Yeah, no, I know.
You don't have to literally hold a helicopter.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But that scene was kind of crazy because he's flexing all his biceps and everybody was
Chris Evans is pretty.
gasping.
Yeah, he's gasp worthy.
Well, he's made a big transition from Fantastic Four to now.
Yeah, but
Which is crazy.
I like his body. I'd say he probably has the best body after Hulk. In the
Bruce
Avengers.
Banner body or Mark Ruffalo?
Yeah, not
body?
Mark Ruffalo. Mark Ruffalo
No.
looks like a freaking IT
Why are you
IT
comparing
guy.
Bruce Banner with?
Not Bruce Banner, Hulk.
Why are you comparing Hulk with
'Cause Hulk
Chris
is ripped.
Evans? With Chris Evans.
Why can't I?
Chris Evans is a real person. Hulk is a fake thing.
First of all, how dare you?
It's not a real thing.
Okay, well, he might not be real. But Chris Evans. Okay, well, Chris Evans is real.
Yeah.
But Captain America's not real.
So why? Yeah, but you're comparing a fiction thing and a non-fiction thing. I don't know why you're comparing
Okay,
those two things.
moving on.
So-
He's pretty jacked. Yeah.
Yes,
Anyway.
yes. So your extensive knowledge of Civil War.
Yes. it
You've
is
read the
extensive.
comic.
Yes.
Give a brief overview of what goes on in the comics.
In the comic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I haven't read them, obviously.
All right. Well, the comic series opens with
Brief
the scene. Okay.
Overview.
So basically, what happens in the comics is there's a amateur amateur superhero team, and obviously it includes the entire Marvel universe, not just these 10 heroes. Because I mean, movie can't do it with everybody, right?
And they don't have
too
the
much.
rights to
Yeah.
everybody.
There's like amateur team, kind of following a bunch of supervillain criminals that have escaped from jail. But some of them are kind of out of their league, and one guy in particular is way out of the league, and his superpower allows him to blow himself up. They happen to be nearby, like an elementary school. All these kids die. Big incident on the news, and the government say we gotta, control these superheroes. So if you want to be a superhero, you basically have to register, give us your secret identity, and we'll give you kind of like basically a card that says you can operate and be a superhero. And Captain America leads the forces, saying like, no, that's not what I stand for, right? I'm Captain America. That's not what America is. Blah blah blah. Meanwhile, Iron Man says like this is a good idea, and he, along with a couple other guys, including Mr. Fantastic, decide to lead the charge against these other superheroes who are rebelling against that. That's the premise of the comics. So you tell me how the movie differs. Obviously, the beginning differs, but how does the movie differ?
Well, also in the comics, Spider-Man is the one who initially sides with.
Spider-Man plays a key role. I don't want to talk about. Well, in the comic,
This is comic stuff.
in the comics, he plays a key role because he goes on Iron Man's side first, and he's like, "Yeah, I think this is a good thing," and he tells the whole world who he is, and Aunt May and Mary Jane, they all like get exposed, and people were really upset about that because like that goes totally against Spider-Man's character, and Spider-Man,
People in the real world or in the Marvel universe?
real world,
Okay.
real world people. There are a lot of people really upset about it. I don't know if you heard. Okay.
No,
Anyway.
not here. I'm not in this world.
Yeah. But eventually he switches over to Captain America's side because he realizes how messed up things are and how really it is an abuse, and kind of Iron Man is abusing that power. I mean, the comics are really clear which side they favor. They favor Captain America's side because if you think about the writers of comics, who are they? They're like anti-establishment hippies, guys who are comic book writers.
I don't know any comic
And-
book writers except for Ta-Nehisi Coates, who wrote the new Black Panther.
Yeah, that's actually really good. It's a good series. But it's guys who are like, hippies basically, who are like, conspiracy theorists, like, whatever. They're kind of out there. So they're anti-government. They're writing stuff like this. Anyway, our audience is probably falling asleep now. So moving right along, how did the movie differ?
I can't divulge too much.
Spoiler?
Yeah, because there's
Okay.
a lot of spoilers. It's only been a day. So, but I mean, a lot of similarities they have that it has with them. I think they did a good job. Well, I can see. Well, first of all, it is a Captain America movie
Mm-hmm.
because the title is Captain America: Civil War, so you can
Okay.
kind of see from the start already why it's kind of favoring
Captain.
Captain America.
Yeah.
But I was thinking I would probably be more on Iron Man's side because, like,
I think it makes sense.
I think it makes sense. Like,
You're such a
there's
fascist.
there's a rules and we should follow them.
There's the rules.
And if they have the powers
First
to like
of all,
destroy people and things, there should be some kind of check and accountability.
they're superheroes. Nobody's paying them. Nobody's paying them to save the world. Nobody's asking them to do it. They do it out of like the goodness of their own heart, and they save more people than get hurt. What's the problem? Without them,
Yeah,
the
but
world would fall apart.
not necessarily.
Yeah, Ultron would have killed. Well, superheroes create Ultron.
Yeah.
That was Iron Man. Iron Man's a
He's
douchebag.
still a
First of
superhero.
all, I'm still so upset that Iron Man's even popular. Why is he even popular? If you ask anybody who reads comics, he's like such a loser. I don't get it.
Because you have charismatic Robert Downey Jr. playing.
Yeah,
him.
I guess that's fair, but he's such a nothing burger in the comics. I'm like, Iron Man, seriously?
Well, he was like one of the first ones of the Avengers to come out and have an actually good director behind it and good storyline.
Yeah,
behind
that's
it.
true. That's
So
true.
contributed a lot.
Yeah, I don't know why they can't get it together for DC though. Zack Snyder is an idiot. Like he sucks.
I didn't watch any of his
I'm sorry, Zack Snyder, if you're listening to this podcast, but you suck.
yet. He's gonna personally tweet at
He
us.
might. Yeah, he might. I might have to block him from my Twitter.
So you would be Captain America's side.
Heck yeah, I'd be Captain America's side
Why?
because
Why
he's
is it so
right.
obvious?
First of all, Captain America is always right. Okay?
No, he's not
Yes,
always
he is
right.
always right. He is. He's Captain America. All right.
No, that doesn't mean that he's always right. That means he thinks he's always right, but that doesn't make it true.
That's categorically false.
Okay,
He
well,
is. He is correct. He is on the side of right. And frankly, you like that?
Yes.
Frankly,
Okay. Go on.
frankly, yeah, I mean, like, they're trying to control them, and then once they have control over them, first of all, you're giving yourself up, and now the government has all this information about you. Number one. Number two, they can now use that to abuse you if you want. If they want just as much as you could abuse your power. So I don't understand the difference there. Thirdly, do you really trust this organization that can't even balance its budget? Is like sending. Okay, now we're getting kind of
Wait,
too far into
in the
into
comics,
weeds.
who's the overseeing organization?
It's the government,
Which government?
the federal government, the U.S.
The
government.
U.S. government.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's different.
Yeah.
In the movie.
And it's like Shield, right?
No.
It's not Shield.
No.
It's like the weird. Oh yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I mean, I'll probably watch it at some point when it comes out. I can't watch movies in theaters anymore.
I think it's worth watching in theater, especially because of the action scenes.
I guess I don't even feel like I missed much. Like even Star Wars, when we watched that IMAX, I was like, I didn't really care.
Why? It was like immersive. It was like surrounding your
It's a
entire
movie.
being.
It's not like I'm swimming in water. It's a movie.
Yeah, but you'd rather be in a movie theater watching a grand movie experience than.
I'd rather be on my couch where I can take a dump and still keep watching a movie in the bathroom and just be comfortable.
Okay.
I mean, that might be the next podcast.
No.
Dumb topic.
You can do your own podcast with that.
That would be the most popular
You can
podcast.
have your solo.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. So what else were we supposed to talk about today?
That was about it.
That was about it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Passing 20 minutes now. I think we said 15. We're trying to do 15.
Is anybody even still there? Oh.
Can't tell. We can look at the view counter later and see how many
Oh,
people.
we're actually gonna put this up.
I don't even know how to put this up actually.
Maybe we should edit this part out.
Okay.
All right. So what's our closing gonna be?
I'm not edit
It's just an epic disaster.
either. Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
When are we gonna do this again?
I like, in a couple of years or something like
A
that.
couple of years.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
After I have my third kid or something.
we'll have plenty to talk about in a couple of years.
Yeah. We should be able to fill more time then.
This is probably too long already.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, everybody. Thanks
All
for listening. If you're still here, and if not, you're much smarter than we are.
right. See you later.